Hey guys, happy Sunday. Hello, replay viewers. Just in case I leave this one up, I can't even move my body because I am pulling files from my computer to my external drive. And if I move, it'll be disconnected. And then all that weight would have been in vain. It says I have 12 minutes. I gotta sit here for 12 minutes like this. Let's do it like this. Make sure nothing is showing behind me. So, how is everybody doing this blessed Sunday, the first Sunday of October the 6th? Who going to church today? Who going to church the first Sunday for get communion? I never did understand that. When I went to the, what do you call the church I was going to? The Pentecostal church. Why do they only give communion on first Sunday? Is that the only time that you need the help of communion? Because I born and raised Episcopal, and they give communion every service. They don't miss a service to give communion. And but the other type of churches only on first Sunday. They're cheap. They collect all the offering but don't want to buy the communion host. The hell? Hi Diane. Diane, I'm stuck in this position because I'm pulling files. I am finally done. I'm finally done. Praise God. Praise God. You see how my head bore up? You see? You see how I have some big holes in my head? There's no holes. It's where me and Jada locked horns continuously over this music video. Now, it wasn't creative differences. We were right lockstep with the creation because I know that she's the artist, that she's the singer, she's the songwriter. She knows where the song came from. She knows what she visualizes when she sees the song. So, whatever she wanted to record was fine with me. Even when I went twice to record with her, that was fine with me. But every time I would edit it and get it to perfection, she would want to dismiss the video. Like, I think she had nerves. Can we talk about it? I think she was nervous. This is a big project for her. First music video ever. She's put out several songs before in 2018, 5 songs, no music video. She put out that first song there in May, no music video. But this one, I forced her. And you guys want to know something? My nephew, my sister's son, his major is cinema and film. It might not be cinema, it might be film, but, or maybe it might be both. I don't quite remember. And he's all like, and they didn't ask me to do the music video. I'm like, I would have surely given it to him, child. If he could have kept Jada in step, I would have given it to him to do. I didn't need this stress. Hi, Kathy, my darling. I know every time you go to Catholic church or Episcopal church, in Belize we call the Episcopal church Anglican because Belize is British, right? And so going back to the communion, they say communion good for you, no? It's healing. That's what they say. I believe it. I can't move for 10 more minutes. I am stuck for 10 more minutes because I'm pulling over the huge file that's called Mama Trauma off of my desktop onto my hard drive. It's officially complete. It is uploaded to Jada's page at Jada Julianne. Though there's two Jada Juliannes. YouTube is confusing things. Jada's real name is Jada Julianne Greenwich. So she just dropped off the Greenwich to have an artist name. So her YouTube channel, all her social media except for X, I don't even think she has an X account anymore. She might have to make a new one because over at X she was called like it's me Jada Julianne or it's the real Jada Julianne. Some foolishness because they had created at Jada Julianne already her and her former producer, and something happened to that account to where they couldn't gain access to it, and so they had to create a new one. So X is different, but Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, she is at Jada Julianne. But there's two at Jada Julianne's at YouTube because YouTube made her one because she's an artist, because she went through an aggregate. So at the other Jada Julianne page, they have there and they have Mama Trauma. So that's the only two you're gonna see. But at her other page, you're gonna see everything else Jada has done at the beach, so on and so on and so on. Now she's gonna have to hit up her aggregate to find out how to give permissions to YouTube in order for her to have her own music video on that page because right now it's unlisted because when she put up a former music video that's called Monday, they're saying that it's copyright infringement, but it's not because it's hers. So she's gonna have to let the aggregate show YouTube the permissions that it is her. She's the artist. She can use it. Okay, it's a whole freaking nightmare. Hi Hazel. I watched the live mass at Washington. I mean, is that like a one-time thing, or is it something you watch all the time? Hazel, do you do it on every first Sunday? Let me know. Let me know, girl. No, I need to ask a question. Why is it everything that I have is falling apart? So I have on one of my tripods, right? On one of my taller tripods, the part that this sits on, this is the plate that goes under the camera. It has a little latchy thing like this. Let me show you this. This is a tabletop tripod. This is from my sister Sandra. So the tripod have this little thing that you pull, this lever, and that's what releases this plate and holds the plate in place. On my taller tripod, the freaking little thing fell off when we went to the ranch on Friday. Joe found it, thank God, and he came back and he put it back on, but it's not, it doesn't have a spring to it. It's very dead. So like when you pull it back, there's no spring in it. And when you close it, you kind of pray to God your camera won't fall off. I'm like, man, I don't need to buy a new tripod right now. I got no money to do all this mess. This one, the tabletop one, tell me why. You know what? This is not from Sandra. This is one I bought for my birthday. The one Sandra gave me is in the room on the desk. But that one, it doesn't go like this. You see how I lift this up? And I could do profile, it goes the next direction. So because it goes the next direction, the camera is upside down. I don't know why it does that. Maybe I have it screwed on wrong. I don't know. I'm gonna have to have Joe look into that for me. But this one, all of a sudden, one of the leg can't stay up. It starts to slide down, slide down, slide down, slide down. So you know Joe, you know how Mr. Fix It Joe go, right? Every Sunday that you're awake, Lord have mercy. He put something in there. You know these things gonna f around and find out. Joe gonna fix it. So no, it's in there. It will not slide down to let me break my camera, but it will not close ever again in life. So I can't make this smaller to take with me to the beach or anything like that. I'm like, two freaking tripods broken in one day, and I didn't break none of it. This camera right here, everything on it is working. Praise God. This is the camera that I used. My dad gave me money to buy this camera back in 2018. When he sold his house, I got some money and I bought this camera. He didn't tell me to buy the camera, he just gave me the money. I bought the camera. And it came with all these parts, these extra things that you can screw on for lens that I did not remember I had. This came in handy when we taped the scene in the room, the psychiatrist visit in the room, because it made the room look wide and big. You're going to see that scene when you see the music video, right? So then cover it up. And this camera did all the work at the ranch when we taped the stuff for Jada, okay? Hi, Chosen One. Barefoot Pantry. We have a new name. By the way, I have to go back and tell somebody in the chat at one of my videos that the website is fixed. Somebody alerted me to the fact that when they went to my website, it said some kind of shit about danger, you're going to get a virus, all type of stuff, and my website was gone. So I spent a whole hour and a half with aplus.net, which is who I have my domain name with, not my host. My host is Wix. Gary was working on the Wix end. I'm working on the A plus end. Thank God I have Gary in my life, and he's somebody that I trust with all my heart, because I don't give him all the damn passwords. Here, Gary, fix it, please. Please, Gary. You guys go buy Gary blanket. Please go buy one of Gary beach blanket and say Barbara sent you, because Gary only have like 8 left for sale, okay? And it's like, oh my God. Gary was working on that shit. No, if you type in The Bear Pantry Show and bearpantryshow.com, any one of those, it's gonna take you to my website. A plus, I was talking to robots all freaking day at A plus, and they finally said they were gonna work on it on there and give them 24 to 48 hours. Well, they took 2 hours. Praise God. 2 hours, and they fixed it on their end. Something about a SSL. No, ask me the what. Only Gary know anything there. But the website is up. If you type in bearpantryshow.com, you can find the website. If you type in thebearpantryshow.com, you can find the website. I'm thinking I might do like you know how they have in Prime coming up for the 8th and the 9th? Prime Day on the 8th and the 9th. I might drop the price of the ebook for the Healthy Selfie way lower than it is right now for those 2 days only. I might do another sale, 2 days only, on the 8th and the 9th, where you could buy the healthy selfie, because we doing it, guys. Tomorrow gonna make 2 weeks that we're doing it. I can't see any weight loss on me, but people have been telling me, like when I go into the grocery store, people that I know are like, you lost some weight recently? I'm like, okay. It's okay, chosen one. It's okay. We don't care. You we don't care what you call us, as long as you don't call us late for our money. No, Sarita. Can you guys hear me still? Can you hear me still? Can you hear me still? I don't know Sarita number by heart. Wonder if I have her in this phone. Hold on. Let's see if I have her in this one. I don't think I've got nobody phone in this damn phone except for my sister and Joe and my kids' contacts. Nope, no S's. No S's. Just Jory, Jada, Joshua, Joe, my sister, and somebody named Wayne. Joe brother. Joe brother. I think Joe uses phone to call his brother. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm back. I'm back. When I'm using StreamYard, there's an arrow where I can go back out and come back into the studio, just like if I'm just starting. But when I'm using YouTube straight up, there's nothing I can do. I don't know what to do to come back in. I'm back, Diane. I'm back. I think Diane's delayed. You guys can hear me, right? You guys can hear me. Yeah, I had to go to the studio. Hi, Simply Smarter Shopping. I've got one more minute before I can turn my body. My neck's starting to hurt. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Why did I set this thing up right here? So, anyways, let's get back to the music video conversation. So, like I said, me and Jada didn't lock horns over anything creative. If Jada tell me, Mommy, I don't like the way I look in that one dress, can we redo that part? Yes, no problem. Let's redo it, baby. We could edit that in. The ending, we were not sure how we wanted the ending. I had no idea at first. Honest to God, I had no idea at first how it was going to end. And I knew that it had to end with her ringing a bell, because you know how you go to the hotel and you hit the call bell? It's kind of like that, but the bell is supposed to be in the psychiatrist's office, where it's like, okay, the session is over, because this whole song is like taking place over a visitation to a counselor's office, right? So I didn't have any, I knew that we had to ring the bell, but I didn't have any idea. Then I had a massive idea. And Jada was like, okay, I'm cool with that. I even drew a storyboard so we could know what all shots we're going to take when we go back to the ranch. Because, you know, we're going to lose the ranch. We act like we own the damn ranch. We're going to lose the ranch on November the 6th or the 3rd, somewhere around then. And so that was my last visit to the ranch on Friday. I taped a lot of extra footage that I'm going to make into another video to show more of it. And I could, honest to God, guys, I can't edit anything. I couldn't. Okay, it's done. Let me make sure it's transferred. Yes, everything is transferred. Okay, I can turn. Oh, thank you, God, I could turn. Yeah, I can't edit nothing. See, the thing already got disconnected. The stupid the hard drive already get disconnected. Anytime I move, it get disconnected. Let me plug it back in. But everything was on there, I think. Yeah, so when I went to the ranch on Friday, we taped the ending, and I had this elaborate ending plan with 4 different shots, and it's only 2.4 seconds that we had to full, and we couldn't get all the movements I wanted it. Like if we're peeking over somebody's shoulder, when the camera picked up on the person's shoulder, it blurred out Jada's face, and Jada had to be the focus, and yada yada. Jada came up with an idea of a perfect ending, and we did it. And as I was leaving out the door, I said, "Sing this part of the song again right here for me." And she had on a pretty white dress with some cherries, I think, on it. And she opened Grandma's beautiful door. I think that ranch is so beautiful. But Dean says it needs a lot of work in the way of electricity and stuff behind the walls, plumbing and stuff like that. So Grandma's happy to be over with the place. I was saying Grandpa died 5, 6 years ago, but Jada said Grandpa just died 2 years ago. I said, oh Lord, I'm killing off the man early. And the grandma's glad to be, off have this off her hands so she can live the rest of her years without the stress of the orchard. She can just be, she's happy. Where grandma's at right now, she's very happy. Grandma's like 88 and in her right mind and is doing fantastic. Okay, we're the only ones crying over the ranch. Hi, Lisa. Lisa, how you feeling? My friend Lisa took her gallbladder and she was going through it, girl, going through it. So I went Friday, we taped the ending, and like I said, me and Jada never fought over creative ideas. Because I'm the kind of person where I'll come up with ideas, but you're the artist. If you don't like it, we're going to change it, right? The fight that we had is that Jada slowed down. Jada basically did an Eileen Cannon. You know who that is, right? Eileen Luce Cannon, the judge that had the Trump case down in Mar-a-Lago, but she dismissed it and all this bullcrap. That lady from, where she come from again? Brazil or somewhere down that side, right? So remember, she slowed the case down, slowed the case down, slowed the case down. That's what Jada was doing. That's what Jada was doing, slowing the case down, slowing the video down, because I feel like it was fear. She was so fearful to release this video because I don't know what. I She's not really a perfectionist, but there's just something when it comes to her music where she definitely gets in her own way. And I'm the momager and I don't want to be the momager. I just would just have her, somebody did some kind of thing and there's rockets going off in the background. Whoever gave me a like or something, thank you. And so I had to constantly lock horns with her and fight with her. Like, when we're going back to the ranch, she went the first time and she taped a lot of footage on her own, taking all my cameras with me, had the nerve to leave my camera there. When I told her, I said, bring this bag back with all my camera and all my equipment. This is what I do for my daily bread. This is my living, right? This camera. This gal carry this camera. This is my daily bread right here. This is the camera that I use for everything. These are backup cameras, right? She took this camera and taped probably 5 or 6 different scenes in different outfits that first day. And I've been editing off of those scenes. And then she goes, okay, it looks boring. Let's go add other scenes. Because they say to make a video interesting, you have to change the scene every 2 minutes. That's why people who do talking heads, what they'll do every 2 minutes is like zoom in, zoom out, crop in, crop out, just to make a change. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Michelle, my darling. How are you? So she took this camera because she took the other camera the first day. One just like this, has a mic on top, right? But okay, God, let me tell you. I bought that camera, I want to say for like $750 when it first came out. After a year, the part where you put the memory, which happens to share the part with the battery, it stopped working. The memory couldn't come out. So Joshua ripped it up. And he messed up something in the camera. Took it to this man to have it repaired. The man told me $85 to just diagnose it. And if I'm going to have him repair it, then he'll put $85 in with the cost of the repair. He gave me like a rough estimate, and he told me, he goes, this is not concrete, but from what I think could be wrong, I think you're looking at about $85 to $150 to fix the camera. Now, that was a big dip in my pocket, but goddamn, I needed the camera, right? I didn't have this one. I only had that one, and I only had this one. This is all I had. This is one where you remove the lens. This is a point and shoot. And I had my phone. I left the camera with the man. After a couple of days, he called me back with his madaras lies and told me that he has to rip out the whole inside and buy a new part to put it in. And that's going to come to $400 to fix. I lost it. And I told him, put my camera back together and I'm coming to get it. And I'll pay you $85 and F you and your mama and the horse you guys rode in on. I went off on this man. So the man said, okay. And he was some kind of foreigner, Persian or something. So I'm riding out there with Joe on my bike and he calls me and I'm like, I don't want to answer this man, Joe, because I'm going off again. He sent my blood pressure sky high. So I answered the phone. Joe said, pull over, make way answer. I answered the phone. I said, what do you want? Whatever the hell his name was. What do you want again now? Did you put my camera together? Okay, if not, I'll come pick it up in shambles and I'll put it together myself. I just want my camera back from you and you'll get your $85. You're not taking any more of my money. And so he's all like, no, you have a whole YouTube channel. And I don't never tell people I have a YouTube channel, but he knew. You have a whole YouTube channel and you might go talk bad about me And so I want to try to make things right because I really didn't think I was going to need that part, but I actually have to pay for that part. Liar. I felt in my spirit this man was lying, right? And so I said, what's the bottom line? And so he says, what if it's like 280 for the total price? Can you do that? I'm not going to make nothing off of my labor, but I'm just going to put your part in, make my diagnostic, and then we can be friends. I'm like, put it together, I'll pay your 280. So I got and paid 280. Now, while I was waiting on him because I didn't trust him, Walmart had the camera on sale for $500. Originally, it was close to 800, right? A year prior. So I bought it from Walmart.com. Don't sleep on Walmart.com ever. I've signed up for Walmart to do reviews for them, but they tell me too much people signed up and they ain't get to me yet. Then I loan Ross because I had to only give you 1%. 1% off of the sales, okay? So anyways, I bought this one for $500 at the time. And I was going to sell the other one because he fixed it. And I paid $280 to fix it. So I put it up for sale already at Facebook Marketplace. And Joe said, what's wrong with you? You that desperate for money because you selling your good camera when you pay almost $800 for it and pay this fool almost $300 for it. This camera now come to $1,100. You selling your $1,100 camera for what? For $500 to just pay for this one? What kind of sense that make? Take it off for sale. Thank God I have a husband that have sense when I'm like overwhelmed, okay? So I took it off. We've used it for a whole year plus, maybe like 14, 15 months. Tell me why the same thing went out again. Jada took the camera with her to the ranch. She had no reason to fart around with the memory, recorded everything she was going to record, and then left it there overnight. She left the camera there overnight. And I'm like, bring my camera back. I need all my cameras, right? When she brought it back and I pulled the memory out, it came out fine. I pulled off all the footage, started to edit. When I went back to put the memory back in to lend her the camera again to take back the tape again, the memory don't want to go in. The memory don't want to go in. At first, it didn't want to come out right. It don't want to go in. I was so effing mad because that tells me what I felt was true. That man never bought that part. I won't find out the bloody name and put the name out on blast because I don't even remember his name. So now that camera is no good. If you don't put a memory in it, it won't even, it will come on, but it will say, a black screen will come on and go, can't record, can't film. I can't even go live on it. I can't even go live on it, guys. It so upset me. So guess what happened? Joshua jammed the effing memory in there and said it'll never come out. The memory will never come out of the camera. But at least the camera is reading the memory so that I can put it on to go live on it now. That's all I can use the camera for, to go live. I can hook it to the Mac and I can go live. It has a battery in there. That battery is going to have to be in there for life because I can't open the door like this. If I open the door like this, the memory will drop right out. So the battery like this is stuck in there. But thank God this can charge either way. I can put this in a charging base or I can charge it inside the camera. Thank God for that. So it is what it is. That camera is done. I'm no longer fixing it. The man is a whole crook. Dishonor on him and his business. That's what I'm saying. So I have this is my good baby. I'm like, please God, protect it at all costs. Don't let it fall apart on me. Because I take really good care of my cameras. My cousins came up to visit yesterday. Effie and her sister Crystal. My two cousins and Crystal's husband came up. I didn't film nothing. I absolutely filmed nothing. Nothing. Crystal just came to pick up something. I had promised her husband a cheesecake. And I made him a beautiful New York style cheesecake. I found out they found the time to do it. And they drove all the way up here to get it. So they brought Effie with them. And Joe cooked some rice and beans, stewed chicken. And I made some potato salad because Joe's birthday is this coming Saturday. And Joe don't want that for his birthday. So he figured he would do it then because they were coming. We had bread pudding. And I managed to make a baby cheesecake off of Crystal's husband's cheesecake. And so we had a little flat baby cheesecake to get a sliver off of it for them, right? So we were here having such a great time and such a great conversation that I totally forgot to turn on any camera. And honestly, guys, I had all of my cameras out showing Crystal what cameras we used to do the music video because the music video came out so good. And I'm showing her we used this for this. We put on this lens. We did this. We did that. And she was so enjoying listening to me yammer on about it that we didn't even turn the camera on and record. How you like that? So we got this camera good. We have this camera good. Praise God. The other camera like that one is for streaming live. This is what I normally use to stream live on the Windows computer. Streaming live on the Mac, I use the other camera, right? So I don't know if I'm going to put this back on there to stream live on the Windows. I might just keep streaming live on the Mac when I go in the room and just clip that camera into the Mac and go from there and see what happens, right? We'll see. So because this is not getting any use, and this is a really good camera. I even have this thing that you peek through, and it has this doorway open, and it has a mic. It has everything that you would need for a good camera. So I might just go ahead and start to film with this again. So I have another one like this that doesn't have a mic. It doesn't have the external jack. That's my baby. That's the one that I love the most. If these cameras were all my children, I love that one the most, because that one has taken every picture that I've ever taken for my cookbook. This one took all the pictures for the cookbooks that I sell from my website. And by then I bought the other one, and that one took all the other cookbooks, the Amazon cookbooks, the which other one? The ebooks. That camera took all my pictures. And now the memory did not want to go in to that one. Joshua sprayed it out with that spray that you clean out your computer with, and now it's going in and it's coming out easily. But I'm panic stricken that it's only a matter of time before that happens. So I'm trying to see how we can send the images off of the camera without taking the memory out again. But when I connect it to the Mac's not seeing it. The Mac is so weird when it comes to certain cameras. So I think it might have Bluetooth. So me and Joshua are going to figure out the Bluetooth, hopefully, that I don't have to take that memory out again. I have a $50 memory coming that's coming from YouTube that I'm going to put in that camera and never touch it again. It's so weird. It's so weird. So anyways, I'm telling you all this boring story to let you know that all my equipment is falling apart, and I'm asking God, what do you want from me? Do you want me to quit doing YouTube and go get a real job? Because it's hard enough to make a video, to put it out there and make it look professional, and then everything that I have is falling apart at the same time. God, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? I can't use my phone to record because I don't know how to send the damn footage from my phone to the Mac. Sometimes it'll airdrop, sometimes it won't. I don't know what does that. By the way, my friend Sarita, the one that was calling in, she's selling these beautiful they're crystals? Yeah, crystal bracelets, right? And she made this one for me. This is my personal one. And then she made this one for Breast Cancer Month. And she's prayed over them. And you can hit her up at her IG. When this video is done, I'll put her IG in the description. You can hit her up to find out the price and how to buy them, okay? But I went down, and I'm not going to say because I have a video coming up. But I went to Sarita and I picked this up. I didn't film anything at Sarita either. Nothing much. Joe, the dog want to go out. So, yeah, I'm really grateful for the gift, especially how it's sprayed over. I'm so grateful for this. So she gave me more too, but I have the others put up right now. These are the ones that I'm wearing today. She passed them back. Yeah, my sweet Cora, she's eating again. She had not stopped eating, but barely eating for a good 10 days. No matter what we gave her, she wasn't interested. But she might have had a cold because she had a runny nose. But no, she's back to begging for food and eating again, thank God. Thank you, Hazel. Thank you for saying that. I saw this girl come across my feed a few days ago, and then she came across my feed again last night. And she was in my same bind, but she was worse off than I am because she's working for DoorDash, right? And she works from 7 in the morning till 10 at night, delivering food to people. And she says she only makes $100 to $150 a day if she puts in all those hours, to the point that she can't even be out of her car long enough to exercise. And all she wants is a $200 pair of tennis shoes so she can start walking again. And she got into the algorithm at YouTube, and she made $4,000 in 3 days in YouTube. And this girl says she quit her DoorDash job. She thinks she understands the algorithm, and she's just going to go ahead and walk out on faith and continue with her channel because she's making $600 a day. She showed it. So I'm like, yes, girl, do it. I'm behind you, right? And the people in the channel are like, no, don't quit your DoorDash job. What if blah, 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 blah. And they're like, I'm like, don't kill this girl, Faith. Don't see what Hazel did just now. She built up my faith. Do not kill this girl's faith. This girl is doing it. She's walking out on faith that she knows how the algorithm work. She's in the algorithm, putting out the videos. The one thing I learned from her, she said, when you make your thumbnail picture, put your damn face on it and don't put no words. You know how I always put text on the video because they say that's real estate you can use to advertise even more what the damn video is about. She said, don't put no text. The algorithm don't like text now. It just likes your face on the damn video. She said, no matter how ugly you are, put your face on it, and the algorithm will read your face and pick it up. So I have a shorts manager for this page, and then I have a partner man. I finally got a YouTube partner manager. You're supposed to get one when you hit 100,000. They gave me one at 13,000 at the other page, not here. Why? Because they want me to do membership at the other page, and they're going to teach me how to do it. They claim. All right. So I'm going to have this partner manager for a while. Over at Facebook, I've been invited through a third party. The Facebook is the third party's client. So this company name, what the hell the company name? God, I don't remember. Let's say it's called the ABC company. That company has Facebook as a client, Meta. Meta reached out to them and said, find me some creators that can do this job for us. Now, Facebook normally reaches out to me directly when they want me to do a job. They'll reach out to me and go, hey, you want to make some money? If you put out 100 videos in so many days, we'll pay you X number of dollars. Or if you put out these videos and they get this many views. Like right now, the bonus that I'm doing at Facebook, I'm not making any money at it. I've made only $20 so far in about 3 weeks. And I thank you guys for that because you're the ones that went over there and interacted with the photos that I'm posting, right? So no, it's a different one. They want me to make reels out of my long form video. So the third party, because I'm signed up with a third party to do brand collabs, but I've never done a brand collab with them. They have one right now for Dove, and it looks like it's paying out $6,100. But I don't know if that's the one creator or if that's the all the creators that they're trying to get to do the campaign. I've not signed up for the Dove campaign because I didn't know what they wanted me to do. I didn't know what a raw file was. Thank God for you guys, Brenda in the chat, Crazy Grandma. She looked it up for me and she found out what raw files are, so I know what that is now. So if I don't know what all they're asking for, I'm not going to sign up for it because I don't want to be on the hook with a brand and not being able to produce because then I'll get a bad name. So the one at Facebook, the one at Meta, they're starting a pilot program and they've asked the third party, they sign up with a third party. So the third party is going to get paid from Facebook. And then Facebook is going to pay the third party my money. And then I get my money directly from the third party. Now, I don't know if the third party is going to pay out every 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days. I've never worked for them, so I've never gotten paid from them. But they use some payment system called Lumano. Don't know what the hell they are. They say all the brand collab people use that. I am praying that Facebook will reach out to me directly for this project because they have done so in the past. I keep checking the back office to see, but no invitations came yet. They say it's a pilot program, and if I can post 12 reels within a certain window, I think it starts October 24th to November 16th. That's the window. Facebook will pay me just a flat rate of $870. They said it's permanent and it's long term. And if I just keep doing it, I'll make a bonus if the videos hit 150,000 views. I don't know how they're going to do that because, you know, Facebook is slow as hell over there. I don't know that I'm picked yet because I won't know till October 22nd. But these are all things where I've like been signing contracts behind the scene, reading till my eyes started bloody hurt. You know, they're so pretty, huh? Jada got, Joshua got, Joe got. These are all protective beads. If you hear certain things that have happened in Sarita's life recently, how God has protected her, I said, girl, give me them damn beads, give me them crystals. I sleep with them. We had an earthquake last night, shook the bejeebies out of us. It was only at 4.1, but it was 10 miles away from my house, and I'm dead asleep, and I feel like a rattle, and then I feel somebody pick up the house and go shake, shake, shake. I was like, oh God, do we have to run? And then it stopped. And so everybody talking about it because it was so heavy. The earthquake was so heavy. I said, okay, where my beads at? I have my beads on. I have to go for a mammogram. I hate doing these mammograms every year. Somebody told me before that that's dangerous to do a mammogram every year. I need to talk to my doctor. Is Asheville in Tennessee? Lucy, where's Asheville located, Mama? because my friend was telling me about something that happened at some plastic or rubber factory in Tennessee that I have to go look up and talk about at the other page. We've been having like 2 or 3 earthquakes a day. I mean, ones we can feel. We've always had them, but we don't feel them. But these are ones we can feel. That one scared the crap out of me. They said I feel it all the way down in Mexico. North Carolina. Okay, so this one happened in Tennessee. I'm going to have to go find out what happened there. Let me check the thing one more time, guys, to make sure that stuff that I transferred went over. I think it's called Mama Trauma. Mama Trauma. Joe, what are you going to eat for dinner? Huh? What do you want to eat for dinner? Okay, music video 1. Okay, music video 1. And I need to pull off the actual finished file, finished video. Finished video. I want that to stay on my desktop. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop this folder into this folder. Let's move it in here so we'll have 2. We have Joseph. I'm saving all the files. I'm saving all the files from the music video. That way, if we ever want to edit something else out of it, we don't have to go into just the video. We can edit from what we have. So it's all on my external drive. So now I can actually throw this in the trash. I can't pull nothing off, man. Why, Jesus? Why? Costco groceries. Let me see if I can pull that off. Not enough space. See? That's what I'm getting. Not enough space. Let me dump out things out the trash. I wonder if that some of these editing programs are causing problems. I'm going to have to ask Joshua to see if CapCut is taking up a lot of my space, because all of a sudden I don't have space on my computer and I keep deleting things. They said because I have those fibroids or whatever in my breast, that things can be hiding behind them that they wouldn't be able to like feel or see or whatever. So that's why they want to do it once a year. I've only had to go back one time for a sonogram, because they wanted there was a dense area that they couldn't see through. It's not that they saw something. It was just a dense area they couldn't see through. And so they wanted to see through, and it was fine. Praise God. And I'm going to keep believing it's fine. I'm going to keep. Thank you for all the likes, guys. Thank you for the likes. You had major flooding. Oh my God. I am so scared of hurricanes. You don't even know. I was on somebody else's page the other night, and a young lady came on. She's only 41. And she's like really into God and praying and stuff like that. And I'm into God too, but I'm not fanatical. And she was just like, I just really love a holiday, not holiday, hurricane. I really love hurricane season. I'm like, who the hell says that? Who likes hurricane season? I grew up in Belize where it was hurricane after hurricane after hurricane every year. I don't like no damn hurricane season. I don't even like hurricane. I was like, who the hell says that? No. Okay, I think I pull off everything that I need. Let me close the laptop and pay attention to what I'm doing here. Yeah, so I pray that you guys get some kind of FEMA money, insurance money or something if you had damage from the flooding. It's not, God, it's crazy. Yeah, she said, I love hurricane season. I said, did she just really say that though? I'm just going to believe that she's just kind of simple. That's what I'm going to believe, because who says that? Especially when there was a massive hurricane heading toward so many of these states that was going to wipe people out. Who says that? I don't like no earthquake or earthquake season, but I'd rather live in California where we don't get hurricanes, because I'm that petrified of hurricanes. Thank you. She's kind of simple, right? She comes up on this panel all the time, this panel that I listen to, And she seems like a very nice lady, so I'm not trying to bash her, but she comes up all the time on the panel and she says some of the stuff that I don't understand. She says stuff from the Bible. I'm like, no, that's not what the Bible said. No, that's not what it means. No, no, that part's not right. Where's she getting this? Where's she getting these meanings from? Man, you could get better meaning from a card reader. No, I think the girl lived down in Texas. She's experienced hurricane. I think she's just kind of simple. I hope so. I'm tired of going every year. The test itself is not bad. I can bear it. It's the waiting afterwards to see what bloody foolishness they're gonna tell you next. So we're gonna pray as a collective group right now that it's gonna go smooth. I'm gonna get a smooth results, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I went to Walmart today, and they have all the beautiful Christmas trees. I come home and I start to clear my spot for my Christmas tree. You all see Jada naked over there? I like that ballerina move you did. Let me turn it this way so she can pass back. We're going to turn it this way for a second till she passes back. Yeah, so I told Joe the minute the elections are over and we know that we won, we going to put up for we Christmas tree. Me and Jermaine did that. In 2000, me and Jermaine, not 2000, 2020. In 2020, me and Jermaine did that. The minute we knew Biden won, we put up for we Christmas tree. We're going to do the same thing this year. So, okay, let's come back to the music video. Some people are still for real. Let's come back to the music video. I want to release it tomorrow. It's on Jada's page. But I don't know what time Jada's people are on because Jada hardly posts, so maybe they're never on. So I'm going to depend on you guys to go watch it.
I was going to say Wednesday.
You like Wednesday?
Yeah, because like middle of the day, that's when people are like, oh, I'm going to get on my phone. Yeah.
That's how people do it?
Yeah,
Gen
like
Zers? Middle of the day for us.
Well, it's just middle of the week kind of too. You know, because people
middle
try
of the
to,
week.
Better on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Okay, people are hustling and bustling on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, they're like fed up with their jobs and they just want to play on their phone.
Yeah.
So Wednesday at what time?
5?
5 in the evening? You said midday. Midday is not 5?
There's midday.
Okay, do you guys like Wednesday at 5 California time, which is 8 East Coast time? No, we're asking my people because they're the ones that's going to go watch. You guys, we're taking a vote. We're gonna the day is gonna be Wednesday because Jada has to do everything about Wednesday because that was the name of her daughter. Jada, when you come back, tell me so I can move the camera.
I was born on a Wednesday.
She was born on a Wednesday. What they say? Monday's child is full of grace. Tuesday's child is full of faith. Wednesday's child is full of woe. Thursday's child has far to go. Friday's child is loving and giving. Saturday's child work hard for his living. But the child that is born on a Sabbath day is sunny and bright and good and gay. That's me. I was born on a Sabbath day, Sunday at 8 o'clock at night if you don't want my chart. Jada was born on a Wednesday at 10:41 in the morning.
That's why I'm always sad.
She's full of woe. Wednesday at 5 my time in the evening, which is 8 your time. Are you guys game to go watch it at the same time? Because we really need the views. Once I get off of this thing, I'm going to log into Jada's YouTube and I'm going to set it free. Set up the premiere. I'm going to set up the premiere for Wednesday. I'm going to put the link everywhere so we can have it everywhere. This is our first music video. See, Miss Lucky? Miss Lucky was born on a Sunday too. Wait.
Thanks.
Girl, I don't want to have to take my video down. She's not naked though. She has on a t-shirt, but it's just short. Let me tell you what I did yesterday because I'm staying on my eating plan, right? I made that small bread pudding because my auntie was going to come, but she didn't end up coming. And so I cut it into 8 pieces. And when I figured out the calories for the 8 pieces, I cried. I said, oh, hell no. So Crystal and her husband shared 1 piece half to try to cut down on the calories because they're going to try to start the plan. And then I took a like that, a narrow sliver of the cheesecake. It's lit. I weighed it. It was an ounce. That's what I took. And so I looked to Google for the damn calories for it. And so I was still within my calorie thing and I was okay. Y'all pray. Yeah, 8 your time. Y'all pray for me for Joe's birthday is coming up Saturday, October the 12th on Indigenous People Day. And no, he's not indigenous. He's African, European, and Asian. My baby Asian. He's actually more Asian than European. Effie doing good. Effie doing good. We was messing with Effie yesterday, okay? We was messing with Effie yesterday. We made snow cones. I ate just ice. Girl, I'm trying so hard to stay within these caloric parameters. I'm gonna start sabotaging Joe. I'm just gonna say it just out. I'm that kind of petty. Joe already lost all his weight and more. He don't have no more weight to lose. He says, I want to lose 3 more. So that way when I'm bloated and I put back on 5 pounds, I'll be at my weight. I'm like, I'm mad. I know men lose faster. I'm not mad. I'm happy for him. He's still doing it with me. The only thing is, and Joe will help me cook the meats, but the only thing is I cannot keep control of what Joe's eating, so I've stopped writing it down. I can't. I can barely breathe for me, let alone breathe for somebody else. I told him I would sabotage him. I'll start putting sugar in his meat. He won't know. But I'm going to tell you, for Joe's birthday, we're going to go to this restaurant. Joe is going to pay for me and Joe to go. I don't know if he's going to go. I don't think he's going to go. I never asked him. After he said he's going to pay for me and Joe, I never said nothing. Miss Lucky. Yes. Oh my God. Crystal husband, his name is Junie, right? When I told Junie how much I love butter, he said I remind him. I think it's his mom. I don't think it's his auntie. It's either his mom or his aunt. And he goes, you remind me of her. She will eat butter on anything. I said, that's show you the era that you were raised in. Because you could give me some soda biscuit, which is close to saltine crackers, and I could spread a thin layer of butter on it and just be happy. I don't have to worry about what I don't have. No money, I'm good. I have crackers and butter. I could make Creole bun, get a slice, put a thicker layer of the butter on it, just be happy. Listening and paying your bills. But Lady Clara, thank you for letting me know that you're here with us. Miss Lucky says slide some butter into Joe food. You know, wake me one morning out of my deep sleep. Boo, boo. Guess what? I weighed on your scale, the bad one. We have 2 scales. One of them we say is the good one because we weigh less. The other one we say is the bad one because it weighs us more. I hate it. Jada one weighs us way less, so I think that she won lion too. We had to take the in-between one. He said, I weighed on the bad scale and I'm 173. I'm like, leave me alone. I'm sleeping. Oh, I get mad, y'all. Oh, I get mad. But that just showed that the program works, right? Let me get this paper. I want to tell you guys some calories and stuff. Thank God for Gary. Gary fixed my website today. Lord have mercy. Remember we're selling this one? This one is $100 flat. This covers, the $100 covers the shipping and everything. All you have to do is cash out me or sell me $100 and tell me where to send it, and I'll ship this one out to you, okay? This one is number 6. Somebody bought number 5 the other day. Joe's still not right, not underneath it, you know. He's having trouble etching things underneath it. And then we have a 7th one ready for sale. No, we need the salt. We need the salt. You know, I could make guava jam. I have a video. I have a video here at the page on the guava jam. I don't like guava for nothing, but I like the guava jam. See, I still have my stash of papers that I stapled together. But as you can see, I stopped writing for Joe. 2 days don't mean to write nothing for Joe. Joe is on the left. Right here is supposed to be what Joe ate, and here is supposed to be what Joe ate. He ate pretty close to what I ate, but he always gets a little bit more than I do because for breakfast, he'll eat that occasional bacon that I refuse to eat. And he'll have creamer in his coffee and sometimes agave in his coffee, right? So he's got a little bit more calories added. and he's eating a little bit more meat than I'm eating, so that's more calories. So he's not far off, so I'm not stressed out about Joe. But see, I'm still writing know what the hell I'm eating because I need to know if at the end of the day I could have some ice cream. See? I write down the stuff. So when Crystal and Effie and them came, Joe made rice and beans and stewed chicken. And then I made potato salad. And I made the bread pudding and the cheesecake. I told you we got the remnants of the cheesecake. Joe said he don't want no birthday cake. All he wanted to do is go eat at this place called Boiling World. It's some kind of Japanese food, I think, hot pot. I don't know if I'm going to get sick off of it because whenever I eat those type of food with the sauces and stuff, they have MSG. Y'all pray for me. I'm going to move very cautiously to not get sick. Okay? I don't think you could bring home none of the food. I don't think you could bring home a doggy bag. And so it is what it is. It is what it is. So that's what Joe wants to do for his birthday. And Jory said he's going to pay for us. All right? Yes, I did. But that still look complicated to me, Mama. That pattern still look complicated as hell to me. Now, Myrna said that I need to wear the kind of shirts that looks square here. And then the sleeve come all the way up here. Like boom, boom, square. And I could see where that would look good on me. But me don't know how to sew that neither. I would have to get a dress or a blouse that looks like that already to learn how to make that damn thing here. That stuff look complicated. Patterns freak me out. I don't know why. But I saw it. Thank you. I think I may have answered you to Hazel. Did I not answer you? I'm so rude. So I'm doing my own calories thing. This is I can do Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers can tell me what calories are in one piece of my light cake, my milk cake. Weight Watchers can tell me how much calories are in my bread pudding. Weight Watchers can tell me how much they in my Creole bun, my Creole bread, my mom's East cake, flour tortilla. Weight Watchers can't tell me none of that foolishness. So I have to sit down and do the hard work. And I had planned on not showing this to you guys because I'm tired of giving away everything for free. And my videos are not getting any views. That pissed me off sometimes. I'm like, I work so hard, these videos are not getting any views. And the only thing getting views is salaciousness, right? So I'm like, Crystal came and she go, nah, you can't do that to the people. You have to show us. I know I have privilege because I can get it from you directly, but you need to show it. So I said, okay, Crystal. So like cake, the milk cake, if you cut a big 3-layer 9 by 2 inch for every cake, and you cut that into 16 pieces, that's already 428 calories for one slice of cake. Flour tortilla, 232 calories. I make 1 cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 3 ounces of milk to do the flour tortilla. And I roll it off into 3 equal dough. And one of those doughs is 1 tortilla. That's what we were eating. That's 232 calories. So what I did, Joe says, I'm going to bake the one and we're going to slice it in half and we're going to eat half and half. Okay. That's how Joe is helping me. So I can't set him up. I'm only talking crap. So what I did today was I weighed off the 3 balls, and I don't normally weigh it off, but I weighed it off today. I weighed the whole thing, divided it equal by 3, took one of the balls and cut it into 2 before it was baked. Rolled it off into little balls. Then Joe rolled it out and made a little tortilla like that. For some reason in my brain, I had a whole one. I didn't have half. Okay? That's how it went in my brain. It's already going for 5 o'clock. We should have been done eat. We eat at 4. So I'm going to get off this thing at 5 and I'm going to eat something. It's going to be meat again. It's going to be some type of grain. I made baguettes this morning because I needed to cut the baguette up to see how many pieces I can get so I can know the calories in the baguette. And I might eat that with the stewed chicken and a garden salad. I don't want the rice and beans again. And that will be my dinner with a fruit. You know? We're doing it. Crystal is excited. June is excited. Effie was like, don't bring me on a goddamn diet. I'm not on that bull crap. She'll come on board when she sees us looking all sexy going into Christmas. You know, so, but I'm glad to have people on it with me. And I'm putting in the work, picking out the things that I like to eat to see how many calories are in it so I can know if I can still eat it, when, why, and how, and all that stuff, you know? Hazel, thank you for the encouraging word today. It really mattered. It really mattered because I really was questioning it, saying, God, do you want me to quit? Because all my equipment is falling apart. These videos are not getting views. I keep getting offers from places that look like it could turn out to be something, and then they pull the rug out from underneath me and it turns out to be nothing, right? Like the J Hud thing. You know, I had a troll come to the page that the video that I did about Jennifer Hudson, when I talked about, I didn't bash that girl. I talked about what the show did, right? And how they invited us and pulled all this bull crap and then just didn't give a shit no more. And this one person came and go, oh, shut up. Some of us enjoy the show. I'm like, okay, go away. Why do people feel the need to tell people things like that on their page? Go away. You don't have to come and tell me nothing. Just leave me the hell alone. You don't have to make a comment on my page if you're going to come and go, oh, shut up. Some of us enjoy the show. Why don't you go to Sherry Shepherd or Ken? That person has to know me. Why didn't bring up Sherry Shepherd? That's a hater. That's not just a troll. That's a damn hater. And we're not even mad. We're just saying we're not going there if they don't have the decency to come back and tell me where I'm supposed to go, when, how, and why, because they canceled their whole recording. You know what I mean? I've been done told you guys before that one of the drag queens said Jennifer Hudson is rude whenever she comes to the airport. I don't know that to be true. I've never met the girl. But one of the drag queens said it. And he didn't even know what connection we had. You know what I mean? So Jada has to go back to work at drag again tonight because it's Halloween month. So they're doing 2 shows every Sunday, one at night, one in the day and one at night. So Jada still has more opportunity to go to the ranch between now and when they have to give the keys over. And I think they're gonna change the ranch from an orange orchard to an avocado orchard. Is that what you call it? If it's avocado, is it still an orchard? I don't know if that's correct, but they're going to plant avocado trees. They're going to get rid of all the orange trees and plant avocado trees. Whoever's buying it. And God really blessed us with the opportunity to use that beautiful home that Jada has had access to for 2 years. Grandma sold it right at the right time. I think the neighbors bought it. And Jada was able to use every part of that place that she wanted to use to make that music video. I'm definitely going to set the premiere for the music video for Wednesday at 5 o'clock in the evening my time, which is 8 you guys time. So I'll put that link in the description of this video so you guys can click on it and save it, go put the notification on and all that. So I'll remind you guys to on Wednesday. And I'm going to post a video tomorrow. I'm editing a really nice video right now, but I was having trouble with the editing because it keeps saying that the program is full and the program is not full. I think maybe I downloaded an app that's taking up a lot of space on the computer. So look for that link under this video. Look for the link to Sarita's Instagram so you can go buy her crystals, okay? All right? Sarita is making these beautiful crystals. Sarita prays when you hear somebody pray unceasingly, that is Sarita. Sarita wake up at 4 in the morning and pray and go back to sleep. She prays every day with her grandkids on FaceTime at 6 in the evening and on the weekends at noon every day without stop. Sometimes I tease her like, oh my God, you're praying again, girl. But when she pray for me and things happen, I'm like, thank you for the prayer. She knows. Right? You guys buy this. She prays over all this stuff. I feel like it'll keep us healthy and safe, right? I'll put Gary's website too. I'll put 3 links back to back underneath this video so that you guys can go pick up all these items from our friends. All right. Quick little update on Jory. He applied for 2 jobs. This is like the 7th or the 8th jobs he's applied for. Okay, so we can't go back into all the jobs that he didn't even get an interview for. So he applied for a job at a middle school and he got an interview on it on Friday. He felt like the interview went well, but there's also a lot of people interviewing for the same job, so nothing is guaranteed. I don't know what they plan to do, D. That's what Jada just told me. He also put in for another job at the elementary school where he gave his 14 weeks of free time to do the student-teacher study or whatever the hell it was. He's still pissed over that. From January to April, he did that. The principal there liked him, so he wrote her and said, I've put in for this job. I don't know if the district is going to give me an interview, but if they do and it comes across your desk, would you please consider me? I'd like to be a part of your team. He would be teaching kids who had fallen behind in their classes. So he wouldn't have one specific grade. He would have all different grade levels, but he would have a classroom, and he really wants that job. The job that he wants the most is the one that was open at the school where he's at now, but unfortunately another teacher took it. It's not going well for her because the kids are being mean. I promise you, Jory did not set that up. But I feel like the kids are doing it because they want Jory. The job's not available to Jory because she has it. So the second next best job he wants is the elementary school. They turned him down for the interview on Friday. But a teacher that works there, she's a black lady, she liked Jory when he was there. My kids are always well liked anywhere they go because they're mannerly, they're humble, and they're helpful. That much I'm not ashamed or afraid to send my kids into any circumstance. I could send any of my kids right now to meet the president of any country, and they would know how to follow the protocol and the rules and not break any of the rules. If you have to bow, they'll bow. Whatever the hell you have to do to meet these people, they'll do it. And I know they will handle themselves because that's how well they're trained, right? So for my mom's kids too, my mom trained us well. Hi, Dee. So that job the district turned him down for an interview on that job, so he thought it was lost. That lady reached out to him behind the scene and said they opened it up to teachers who were already teaching, because Jory's a brand new teacher. He's always been a teacher's aide, right? So they opened it up to the older teachers, not older in age, but older in seniority, and nobody took the position. So now they closed it, and they're going to open it up again. Look for it this evening, Friday evening. They're going to open it up again for people like you who are brand new teachers. Be on the lookout. So he applied instantly. It did come up like the lady said. That was so nice for that teacher, just because she liked him when he was there, right? Everybody liked him when he was at that school. The kids liked him, the co-workers liked him, the principal liked him, the mentor teacher liked him. They all liked him. So he applied again. We don't know that he's going to be granted an interview, but we are praying for that, okay? That he would at least get an interview for that position, because I feel like if he got the interview, the principal will pull it through the rest of the way, because this principal over here said we can pull it through once you get the interview. Put a pin in that. We'll update that when we know more. There was something else I wanted to update you guys on too. It was Jory. We already update you on Jada with the music video. Joe's birthday coming up. Was it Josh? What the hell was it? Oh no, it's something that we did today. So there's a young man that's Joshua's age, and he was born here, but he had Belizean parents. He said both parents are gone. I've never really spoken about him here publicly on my page, and I'm not gonna call his name, but I know that he's homeless, but he says he's not. Okay? And today, as we came back from the bike ride, he always comes over and say hello. He watches the show. He told Joe that he wanted to cook some 1, 2, 3 rice and beans, potato salad, stew chicken, right? So when we drove off, Joe says, we have a lot of that left over from yesterday. We should bring him a plate. And I said, well, I have to shower when I get home, because after the ride, I have to shower right away or the sweat will start itching me. And so I jumped in the shower. I didn't put on no makeup, pull on this clothes, and Joe was heating up the food, and we put it in a little take-home tray with some of the bread pudding. Only one slice of the bread pudding was left. The rest is just like remnants, because I sent everything from my auntie. Don't think I'm going to make this bread pudding for you and you're not going to come and you're going to leave me here with no bread pudding, auntie. I know you watch. So we sent the slice. Well, I went with Joe, and Joe, at first we got there, we didn't see him anywhere. He disappeared already, and he never offers us his phone number, so I never asked for it. So I looked, and he was sleeping at the amphitheater on this big high mound of grassy area. And I told Joe, I said, isn't that him? Wasn't that what he was wearing today? Isn't that him? I mean, I don't know how I got to see him. I think God showed me him. So Joe went and found him, and he was fast asleep, and Joe gave him the food. And Joe says, I felt so good to be able to give him the food, not because we think he's starving. We think he's, enough people go over there and give them food, but he wanted that. And he's been asking for that for a long time. for Belizean rice and beans, stew chicken, and potato salad. And we have the best, simply the best food right here because Joe made it. You know, I made the salad. Joe made the rest, so it's the best. He can't go to any Belizean restaurant. There, I'm going to say, I'm going to start a fight. He cannot even catch the train because he caught the train before I went to a Belize restaurant and he said the food was good. And I said, he don't know good food. But he can't go to not one Belize restaurant and eat food as good as the food Joe made. There, I said it. I don't care who get mad and come drag me in my comments. There, I said it. So I'm like, I'm so glad that we had the food because we never have that food. The last time we made it was for my birthday and we only made enough for me, Joe, and Joshua to eat. We didn't make a lot. This time we made a lot because we had guests coming. You know what I mean? I'm so sorry I didn't record none of them yesterday, child. Anyway, things are going to change because we're going to go to Junie's birthday at the end of November. Do you guys realize we're coming up on the holidays, right? You realize that October has started. We're coming up on the holidays, right? And we have, what, 20-something days left before the elections. I got my book already. I got all this stuff right here. Make sure my address not show. Yeah, it's not showing. I got all this stuff that tells you who to vote for. And they are dirty, man. They are dirty with what they're saying about some of these people. I say, Lord have mercy. Let me see who endorsed this man. I think my friends endorsed this man. Let's see. Let's see. I know somebody endorsed this man. I think it's my friends, but from what I read about him now, it's not going to be him. It's two Democrats against each other. Julie? Did I see something about Julie, Miss Lucky? Junie. It's Junie. It's Junie. Crystal's husband. They're going to have a little game night for his birthday. And his birthday is in the beginning part of December. But he's going to have it the Thanksgiving weekend. One of them probably the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So he already invited me. He came all the way here to get his cheesecake. He already invited me. Yeah, Junie and Crystal watch all the time. And then they turn it on for my auntie, so they watch. Effie is the only one in the web, so we could gossip about she if we want. She watch with them when she's at the house. Yeah. So we're doing all right, though. We're doing all right. I just have been missing all week except the one video I put up because I've been recording. I've been recording shows. I just can't edit the shows because I had Jada's project open with so much footage. And I finally finished it and I feel like I could breathe. And then I have the other video from the people with the hanging candles, the floating candles. And I sent them the video and they have not responded to me as to what to do with this friggin' video. So they're going to mess around and find out that I'm going to make that video public at my next page. And I'm going to upload that video at Amazon so that I can get money off the sales of the stupid floating candle. They're messing up with us. Yeah, it's short for Junior. They're messing up with us. I'm sick of these people. You know what I wish I could do? I wish I could merge my two YouTube channels, Bear Pantry Talk and the Bear Pantry Show, and then just grow it from the 100 and almost 109,000 plus that 13, right? And have all those subscribers on one channel and have only one channel to deal with. But I can't. If I do it, because both of them are brand channels, because there's such a thing as brand channels, I will lose all the views, and I'm not going to lose the subscribers, but I will lose all the views and comments from the second channel that I merge with the first channel. Plus, look, they gave me a partner manager for over there. They see potential on that channel over there. I know I'm directing, child, I'm directing. So I can't merge it, but even if I could, I wouldn't, because they see potential in that channel and they want to work with me on that channel. So I have a meeting on the 7th, I think. I got to go check the time of that meeting. Man, I got a bunch of things I have to schedule for this week. I'm glad Jada picked the day, though, because I didn't know what day I was going to release the video, but Wednesday. Wednesday, we're going to all go over there and watch together once it's released. Jada's going to be in the chat from her job talking to you guys. And I'll be on my page talking to you guys. And we're gonna try to like start to activate Joe's page. I think Joe doesn't know what to put at his page. And like when he's making his fruit bowls, he'd like to tape that. But it's a lot to focus on the fruit bowl and then tape it at the same time. You know what I mean? It's a lot. So it's crazy. Anyways, thanks for coming, guys. It's 5 o'clock. I gotta go eat because I don't want to eat too late because I'll get indigestion if I eat too late. I gotta feed Cora. Cora got a new food bowl up off the ground in a little cubby thingy, a little holder thingy. The food and the water is together now because Cora is 11 years old now. October makes 11 years. And I feel like Cora might be having a little bit of neck issues while trying to eat. So we went and bought her something to get it up off the ground. We still have Wednesday's bed over there because we still have secret hope that we'll get a puppy when God sends us a puppy. Not to replace Winnie. Nobody can ever replace Winnie. Winnie's in the music video. Winnie's in the music video. Jermaine is in the music video. Richard is in the music video with his partner and his best friend. Jada's in the music video. I'm in the music video. I didn't plan on being in the music video, but we couldn't pin Dean down to come play the psychiatrist, so I played the psychiatrist. And I think it came out good. I think you guys are going to be blown away by that music video because you know, my diehard people know where we've come from, that, you know, we don't have expertise in everything, but I look at a lot of music videos. I looked at a lot of music videos when I was doing this one. I looked at so many from the 80s country ones, Miley Cyrus ones, Beyonce video. I look at all these different videos to see what they're doing. The video even has a fancy car, a Mustang. You know? It's going to be all right, guys. It's going to be all right. You guys are going to love it. We're going to send it everywhere. All right, my pretties. I'm going to go eat. You'll see a video tomorrow. The video is about us going to Costco to get groceries to continue the plan. We're kind of keeping up with this series about the plan. And then we're going to throw other things in the mix. We're going to do the kombucha. We're going to, you know, if I see a cooking video that sparks my interest that I want to just show a straight up cooking video, I will, because this is a lifestyle channel where we can do sewing if we want to throw sewing in there one day. But it's always going to be about what we're doing to progress our life to make it better. You guys keep us lifted up in prayers all the time as we do with you guys. And I'll put all the links below. Come back after the video is done. Leave me a little heart or something, because sometimes when a live is done and there's no comments, it stays out of the algorithm, even if it's a little heart. And I'll go put all the links in the video description. And keep checking the video description for these links, because I'm going to put Gary's blanket all the time till it's sold out. I'm going to put Sarita's bracelets and Jada's music video. I'm going to be promoting those